everyone, and welcome to Macronutrients in Human Nutrition. This is FN 6100, a graduate course in the Food and Nutrition program, and this is the online section. So I'm Mary Rosga, and I'll be teaching this course. This is my second year at Bowling Green and my second year teaching this course. So I know a lot more about the subject than I did last year, I'll say that. So I'm an assistant professor here, just to tell you a little bit about myself. I focus on community nutrition and specifically maternal and infant nutrition and breastfeeding. So most of the work that I've done has been in community nutrition. I've worked for a state WIC program and an extension program, and mostly I do research as well. I also teach an environmental nutrition class in the fall, in the spring. That's online as well. So now that I've let you know a little bit about myself, let's talk about this course. So you can look at the syllabus for the course if you go to the modules button, which you already found, or else you wouldn't be on this, listening to this right now. The first document is the syllabus. So look through the syllabus, see what's expected of you. To give you a basic idea of the format, each week we will have a module focused on a specific topic. And in that module, there will be a few things. There will be a list of readings that you need to do for the week. I would suggest doing the readings before going to the lecture, but I have had students that say they like to do the lecture and then do the readings and then watch the lecture again so that they know what to look out for and then they know what they're listening to after they've done the readings. So it's up to you about how it works best for you. So there will be a list of readings from our textbook, and then after this week, we'll also typically be including an academic article to be reading too. This is a graduate course, so we always want to focus our attention on the academic literature, and so that we can learn evidence-based information to provide to our clients. So there will be the readings. There will also usually be a lecture. So I'll include the PowerPoint presentation that you can print out if you want to. And then I'll usually also include a link to a YouTube video, which is a lecture that I've done, which is me talking over the PowerPoint and pointing things out. Now, ideally in a classroom setting, this could be a little bit more discussion-based, but now as it is online, I kind of have to do it how do they say it, like asynchronously, where I give you the information and then you ask me the questions afterward. So feel free to be writing down your questions as you're listening to the lecture. That said, in each module, there's also going to be a questions discussion board, and you can write any of your questions there and feel free to respond to other students' questions. Now, one of the main ways that we communicate in this course is through discussion boards. And as you'll see in the syllabus, the discussion boards / participation is a really big part of your grade. So each week you'll have a 10-point discussion to do. You'll need to answer the questions that are posed to you, and that's 7 points. And you do that by Thursday evening at midnight. And then you need to respond to one of your classmates' postings, and that needs to be done Sunday at midnight. For those of you who don't want to work on Sunday, please don't. I only do those days because I have been asked by students in the past to extend it through the weekend so that they have a chance to have a little bit more flexibility with it. But you can do them whenever you want to. So that's going to be the main part, and that discussion board will also be in each module. Now, as you can see in the syllabus, you will have a couple of assignments. You'll have an article review, and then you'll have a term paper of which there's a few steps. So I will be talking more about those specific assignments moving forward as we get a little bit closer. So what to expect from this course? For graduate courses, you can always expect that you'll need to do about 3 to 4 hours of work for every credit hour you're in class. So this is a 3-credit class. Plan on class time plus an additional 10 hours of work. And this is probably going to be one of the hardest courses of the master's program. At least it was for me when I was in a master's program. I think macro has the unique aspect of both being very specific and very abstract at the same time. So I am going to try my best to walk us through this, and we will try to have as good a communication as possible so that you can understand this. Now, with that being said, that's what's important to me, that you understand this. It is not important to me that you memorize all this names of every step in the Krebs cycle. That's not important to me. There won't be any situations where you need to memorize these minute details. I want you to understand concepts and how these processes work and why they are happening. And I feel like when you can understand that and truly understand metabolism, then you can have a really good understanding of nutrition science. So, as you listen to this first week's, I've kind of done it a little bit differently this year. I noticed throughout the year last year that there was some just really specific concepts that kept coming up over and over and over again, and I had wished we had paid a little closer attention to them in the beginning so that they made more sense as we were going on. So this year, for the first lecture, we are going to review some or talk about some big concepts that'll be coming up throughout the course. So don't get freaked out if it doesn't all make sense in the beginning. We're all learning here, and I completely recognize this is a tough subject. So just do the best that you can. This book is also, let's see, I have it here. This book is your textbook here, Biochemical, Physiological, and Molecular Aspects of Human Nutrition. This is the first time I've used this book, but so far I really like it. I think they make it very understandable to read. So one other thing that if you want to review the digestive system, we are going to be talking about that quite a bit. And so just look at the chapter that's an overview of digestion. But I think most of you have had enough review of the digestive system throughout your academic career. So with that said, I'm excited to embark on this course with you. Again, we are all learning together and trying to navigate through this tough course. So I am available at any point for questions. Emailing me is the best way to get in contact with me, though you can also call me on my office phone, which is on the syllabus, but I'm in and out of the office a lot, so email is the best way to do that. So try to stay on top of things. Realize this is a very content-heavy course that is worth putting the time into from the start, and I'm really excited to work with all of you. So if you have any questions or comments or concerns, please get in contact with me, and we will be communicating moving forward. Thanks a lot.